Hello everyone, and welcome back to Dragonfall Revival. We got the whole gang here. I don't really have anything else to say. Other than, sorry for taking a week. I don't know. Anyway.
Con fatigue.
Con fatigue. Even now, even now, I'm like only like getting better, and of course I'm gonna need to sneeze now in a sec.
Oh no!
Do it. Sneeze.
Hold on. No, don't you dare! No!
No! Look up at the light! Look up at the light!
that doesn't make the sneeze come. I want the sneeze to come.
Turn your head from side to side.
I don't want to get rid of the sneeze because that makes me feel worse.
Good sneeze, and then it just like doesn't happen.
Yeah, no, that's always what happens. Anyway, let us get on to the recap. So when we last left off, Deas and Mikhael encountered Valeria Taliesin at the doorstep of Wiseheart Manor. They learned very quickly that she was to be the party's guide to Silvery Moon, as a favor in seeking a draconic pact with Lord Wiseheart. See, now because of that sneeze, I'm a little bit more congested. It's great. Bah. Valeria was caught up to speed with everything that had happened in the past 10 days, and I did the mental math of it. It has only been like 9 or so days.
Oh boy.
Not even a full week.
Not even like a full week, I don't think.
It's crazy. It's wild.
And further detailed her recent findings regarding her siblings, or sibling, and the nature of the inheritors. The party took only a little longer to rest before saying their goodbyes, as they followed Valeria into the Walk of Renvire. And with a actually rather quiet journey, found themselves finally in Silvery Moon. The first order of business was to find Taryn Hornblade in a civil center. Yet, when they had to wait to return for him to return from a meeting, Deas and Mikhael had spotted to the former a familiar face, as Deas was finally reunited by chance with his long-lost brother, Elias. Promising a meeting later, Mikhael returned to the rest of the group as the Sparrow brothers left to catch up. And those who remained entered a meeting with Taryn Thunderspell's Hornblade to discuss the matter of Thomas Scratch and how to move forward. As we will go ahead and pick up exactly where we left off. As you find yourself in a rather simple room with a longer table, several chairs around it, decorations around paintings of various mages of Silvery Moon in this sort of medrocracy that this city is. Among them, you would probably recognize Illustrial, what's her last name?
Haventree?
No, Silverhand.
Oh, her. Okay.
Different Silverhand, not the one from.
Gotcha.
Yeah, no, that makes sense.
That makes sense.
Yeah,
The open load of water deep herself. What?
Not Laryl. One of her sisters.
Yeah.
Damn, I thought I got away from her finally. Last time I ran into her, it wasn't even her.
no one would necessarily be seated as you like entered into here. And what were you gonna say, Silver?
Oh, I was just gonna make sure what we're last talking about, but this is good too.
You are alone with who you suspect to be, based on like discussions, something around the level of an archmage. Especially some
and you said we're
evocation.
like in effectively a conference room of
Yes,
sorts?
basically a conference
Okay.
room.
Okay, well, Michael will go ahead and stride over to Hornblade and raise a hand in a handshake and go, "Thank you for meeting us on such short notice, Mr. Hornblade."
Of course.
Now, I do have this letter. I don't know if you've read it fully. Just an introduction of sorts from Lord Wiseheart.
Yes.
I believe it has some details about why we're here.
I believe you had passed that off previously, and like you had mentioned the matter of Thomas Scratch. It's been a couple weeks.
Yeah, effectively just you do have an idea why we're here.
Right, he
pretty
does
much.
have a general idea.
Okay. Well, to cut out any politicking and such going on and about, the matter is simple. Our employer, the Devil of Waterdeep, one Thomas Scratch, had been captured back around Mirabar by a few agents belonging to a faction you may be very familiar with, though maybe not one quite the same nature as what you had to deal with in the past. The Wearers of Black, much, I suppose, related to the Wearers of Purple that once led the Cult of the Dragon.
Yes, I'm appraised of the information that Thomas Scratch had provided.
Good. Well, we have a general idea of the location, as Michael maybe like has a map on hand, maybe that they've been following as he like rolls it out of where Thomas Scratch is, but we don't have the resources immediately at hand, not ones that he could so readily use that's available without taking up much too much time before his, quite frankly, eventual demise if we don't intervene.
I see. That would be a pity.
Would be. I know your, how do we say, position when it comes to certain factions, and considering that we are of a similar mindset as well as a similar position to them. If I could ask you to mayhaps requiesce some assistance from the Harpers locating this base.
In this case, I don't think it's the Harpers that you need. And unfortunately, I cannot provide much manpower as it is. We lost much at the Well of Dragons. Significant losses to, well, our soldiers, many of the Harpers. Unfortunately, in terms of people, the best that we can provide is scouting services, but anything beyond that, it's difficult to manage a city and worry about the outside world beyond that.
If there is anything that we could do to help alleviate such, so you may be able to put forward such resources, it is a reasonable request to make. As it stands, we will not be leaving the city until we ascertain Thomas Scratch's location and retrieve him.
I can understand that. I also do not think the Harpers are entirely necessary.
as you
Do
had
they
mentioned.
know the most about
So
area around here?
the map that you provide, what would it necessarily entail?
It's been like a while, so you're gonna have to remind me of where Thomas was like at, basically. It's pretty much a
somewhere in the Evermoors is the big thing. Some kind of like castle or ruin in the Evermoors. Now the
Well,
Evermoors is a large place.
Michael will go ahead and get like a he'll get like a bit of an ink pen. And like maybe one nearby sitting by. I imagine there's probably stationery and such for taking notes in such a location as a conference room. And he'll start like circling out the area, like putting a big circle around the Evermoors and going like, oh, well, we know he's somewhere around here, as well as like then marking down a few notes of like a castle or ruins kind of like in the area, basically like a symbology of one.
If you don't directly know, do you have any books on? Because it's most likely a historic castle, if not an abandoned old one.
The issue with that is that the Evermoors are primarily made up of Netherese ruins. Wherever there are ruins. But... There are a few
quick question,
things...
Shade. You said that we're ahead, like we should be ahead of them, right? When we traveled here, because of going
If
through
they were
the
traveling by
Walker
foot,
Fire?
then you would be ahead of them.
If they're
Okay,
traveling
and
by
we know
magic,
the
they're there.
general pathway, right?
Yeah, and you know
Of
like
where
the
they're
general
maybe going through?
path.
Alright, well, Michael
the issue
will go ahead
lies in them
Mhm.
being spellcasters.
Yeah, that's the other issue. Okay.
They could also have like a secret path too, if they
Yeah.
want to.
All right, I'll let him continue.
There are several maps in the Vault of the Sages on the other side of the city. Before I lock that in, I'm just going to real quick double check where that is. Hold on.
Okay.
I say the other side of the city, but do I mean the other side of the city, or do I mean, like
next door?
Up the next block over? Hold on. Vault of the Sages is... Where are you? It's in the south of the city. Was there a larger version of this map that I could access? No. Damn you. It's somewhere down there. I would not be able to pick it out on the map itself.
Okay.
Over down where?
In South Bank, you can find the Vault of the Sages. They have a wide collection of maps of the Evermoors, including ones that note key ruins that have yet to be fully explored. I do not know this map off by heart, but I can write you up a voucher for a copy.
That sounds wonderful. Excellent.
Yeah, that works.
As well...
Do we have to stop by, or will you be?
No.
Do we have to?
I will provide you something.
Okay.
A letter of recommendation for it.
Got it.
I'm also willing to provide any resources, but not manpower. Scouting services, perhaps, if you are willing to wait a few days. But, as you say, Thomas Scratch's life is on the line.
Well, if the Evermoors is such a big area, it would not hurt.
Have more than one group.
Yeah.
If there
I
are
think
any...
it would be best to take a look at the vaults first before making a decision. And even if
Of
we can
course.
narrow down locations.
If there are any resources, equipment, potions, the like. To an extent, they can be provided. Now, there is in them a matter that should be discussed. He glances over to Shina.
Oh, little old me.
I can assume that Thomas Scratch's desire to resurrect Miss Higanbana went awry.
You could say?
It didn't. It failed, but I am
It
her
didn't go
ancestor,
as planned. That's all we need to say.
and I happened to have my soul bound to something nearby, and was able to hop in.
I
That
don't
is all.
suspect it to complicate matters currently, but...
Well, it worked somewhat, and that's all you need to tell the other people. At least until we can get Thomas back.
Behave while you're in the walls of the city, that is all I ask. I wish there was more I could do to help, but resources and potential locations is the best I can do.
That is more than I could ask for.
Just having a backer of the city is useful for us in the beginning. And we'll
Well, if there is no other matters, I think it would be best for us to depart for now. The quicker we can get on to looking through that vault, the quicker we can get to forming a plan.
Indeed. Here. He goes to a nearby cabinet and, drafts up an order. Oh, could you actually make that out for 2 copies of a map?
Who's saying this?
Valeria.
The Silverhand? Oh, Valeria, okay.
Oh no, it is a painting of Illustrial. Not actually her.
Painting, okay.
Yeah. She would have said something by this point, otherwise.
I was sitting there like, man,
waiting.
she's been quiet, but power
No.
play.
Valeria speaks up. I figure it might be... if it can save on any resources on your side, I can probably scout out a little bit faster. I won't engage, of
You
course.
believe. Of course.
That's her.
I believe it'll help.
He notes that and finishes writing as he folds folds the paper and grabs a sort of a wax like little block from the same cabinet and seals the letter by heating up the wax and then using a signet ring.
Alrighty.
This should be suitable enough. Though I would suggest waiting until tomorrow to search for, or to Actually, requisite.
Is there
Nice.
a particular reason?
It's getting close to 9.
I suppose we did arrive late. Very well. Shall take your advice and rest for today. In any case, thank you for your generous assistance, Lord Hornblade.
Of course.
So Michael will go ahead and bow, and then if nothing else is necessary, he will turn to leave, taking the letter.
Okay.
Just real quick. Your recommended tavern that you would recommend? Since we'll be staying here for at least today. 2 max.
Well, it depends on what you're looking for. Are you looking for quiet or rabble?
It's a little bit of rabble never hurts.
Well, there's a fine quiet inn on Dancer's Mask Lane, the Golden Oak Inn. You'll note it as a place with a massive oak tree extending somewhat out of the building.
Okay.
That is on
sounds
North
perfect.
Bank. To the south, there's a... if you want entertainment, then the sourFlowr Smiling Satyr. It's a labyrinthine tavern. They enjoy making the drunks lost.
Feel that maybe we should stick to something a little less disorienting for a first-time visit.
Of course. Otherwise, there's the
Expected to
Wayward
meet.
House, which is much more simple than the Golden Oak. A number of temples may also be willing to open their doors for you.
Ping's fine. I just wanted to ask if any of the ones you'd recommend.
Michael, where are we meeting? Where are we meeting Deas and his brother?
He's supposed to come to a tavern once we send him a message. I imagine Cherry would be able to take care of that.
Well, it's the first I'm hearing about a brother.
I did mention that, actually, earlier.
Did you? Okay, then I just didn't hear that part.
You could also... Or wait, no, I don't have sending. I thought I had sending. Sorry.
That's fine.
Don't mind
No
me.
Okay,
problem.
so let's go with
What was I thinking?
any preferred. I'm looking at the group.
Perhaps somewhere quiet.
That's fair. Well, that and the labyrinth doesn't actually sound that entertaining. Okay, then we'll go to the Golden Oak. I like the idea of a giant tree in the end.
Sounds pleasant.
Okay.
And then I'll wait until we actually get rooms to do the something.
Okay. In which case...
I'm also
in-
stating that in character so that
As we're leaving, Michael will let them know. No need to get dinner yet. Deas and his brother are going to be cooking. I sent them off with the money to acquire food.
Okay.
the brother can cook, or are you cooking?
We'll see.
Ah.
So, in the meantime,
Cut to the brothers.
Deas,
Let's see if they can cook.
you,
Are you telling me a shrimp fried this rice?
I'd say, Eliza would be making sort of idle chatter. Sort of like excitedly showing you the sights in the city as you're going through these starting to dwindle markets, as some of the stalls begin to close. He doesn't necessarily talk a whole lot about himself, but mostly like the area that he's in. He seems very proud of this city.
Oh.
Very happy to be here in such like a magical place.
He doesn't like for a while he like doesn't really mind that he's not explicitly talking about himself because he's just like so happy to be here, like Eliza is. And it's just, you know, the very like bright and joyous and refreshing after a rough go of it for a really long time. And for maybe like the first time in a long time going through all the cities that we've gone through, Deas is like actually like appreciating the city itself as it's toured to him.
Here, let's get, hold on, I got this. There we go. As your
Music.
soundtrack. Oh, hens. It's getting a little late, but there's like a few of these different shops that I know that's I mean, are you still like you're still doing all the explosive stuff, right?
Yeah, not industrially anymore, but yeah.
Oh my God, that actually explains a whole lot. I remember seeing some imports from the south around like Waterdeep area, explosives for the mining trade. It's not that huge in this area, but like there's dwarves who appreciate it, and like I thought I recognized some of the gunpowder used and all of that. But I just kind of pass it off as happenstance. I don't know.
Sort of a sad smile.
I should have put it together.
No, I'd prefer that you not have chased something and been disappointed, I think. That's okay.
Yeah, I suppose. But yeah, I've got a shop down in South Bank. It's older building. Actually, that'll be a good chance to look at the bridge, because it'll actually be visible in a couple hours.
Oh, I think I heard something about that. That's a night bridge, so to speak.
The Moon Bridge. It's blessed by shade, forgetting the name.
The moon.
By
Saluna?
Saluna. It's beyond me why, actually. There's so many of these oddities around the city. Hell, I swear some of these trees never actually die.
The mascot is the daughter of Saluna.
It sounds like you found exactly the kind of place that you dreamt of.
I mean, I always read about, like, the various cities of the north and the Sword Coast, and Silvery Moon was the one that always kind of called out. I mean, the magic colleges here are, I mean, fantastic. The collection of artifacts and wealth of knowledge and everything. They call it the Gem of the North for many reasons.
Yeah, I'm seeing that. Wait, what did you choose to focus on with all of that, with the college and everything?
Oh, I really got into crafting, if that makes a lot of sense. I mentioned earlier, there's actually a little bit more than just crafting, also like draconic lore and like the physiology and all that. There's a shop I know that I've kind of gotten in with. I'm sort of trying to get a job there, but they're very, very closely guarded. It's the Wormworks. I'm trying.
Is this like anything that they would have heard of outside of the city, or?
Roll me a general history, but it's going to be a hard one.
Okay. History, ABCD. Floated on that too.
If any discussions of dragons and like the matter of their parts has ever come up, then the Wormworks shop in Silvery Moon likely would also be mentioned, as they are a place that specializes in dragon parts and even maps that's relates to dragon locations and lairs. It is a very exclusive, often very expensive place, but they offer these parts, and sometimes even are willing to trade and purchase them from travelers. They tend to be a little bit more touristy in recent years, as they sell like replicas of their own like pilotable dragon mascot. This sort of automaton.
That's cute.
Adorable.
I can't believe they have a marketable Fuji automaton. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, man. And they are very closely guarded in their wares. Very much a labelless shop.
Underground brand. Oh my god.
Ask for price. Location.
Ask for price. Damn. Oof.
The worst kind of place.
If you have to ask, you shouldn't even be there. This looks like a little like torn between it. It's like oh, that's really cool, but then also like
That sounds like a
gotten
great
enough
front
of
for
dragons, huh?
That sounds like a great front for the
For
the
cult.
wearers of black.
for evil dragon doers.
With 23?
With 23,
I'd say you would know that they are not necessarily against like selling to like let's say like the Red Wizards or like members of the Cult of the Dragon or even like the Arcane Brotherhood, but they are likely to raise their prices heavily.
Hell yeah. Raise prices dependent upon customer.
Raise prices if the customer's villainous. Love that for them.
A lot of their trade
was,
is done by haggling.
Oh, you have the cult, not discount, additive. Oh, we gotta adjust
cult
price,
fee.
inflation.
It's the cult tax.
The
Yeah,
cult tax,
yeah.
there you go. It's market tax.
Yeah. He'll kind of like pull like a little bit of a face, sort of like, oh, from what I've heard, they seem like it could be kind of a, I don't know, might run into some dangerous people around there. The sort of like almost like kind of like a parent being like, maybe you shouldn't hang out with that.
Well, I mean, they're a place that have been around for a few hundred years by this point. I think they actually employ like now that this is just speculation on my part. I think they actually employ what is it? A silver dragon, sort of disguised.
Oh.
We got the undercover
Or is it-
employee.
They also
I
The
can't
dragon in
believe
disguise.
Wise
Weird. We
Heart-
just came from one of those.
Yeah.
I can't believe
we're
Wise
just
Heart
talking
is the
with
owner. I can't believe this
Yeah,
is where
it's
Wise
just
Heart keeps
Wise Heart.
his...
We just
It-
open the door and Wiseheart's like,
It's Wiseheart, but in like a cap and sunglasses.
and like his disguise is like 20 years younger.
Incredible.
So
you met my cousin. I am.
they're pretty
Bryce."
pretty good repute.
Not Wise Heart, it's
So
English Heart.
they're also very particular about those who are especially curious or suspicious.
Hey, maybe you can get something that can make
That's-
up I read.
Good. But
What's
does
wrong?
he want to involve him? Sorry, Irene.
Irene, not for you.
Trade one family member for another.
Yeah, no, that's why I got
Not
Heracles.
equal.
Fair.
That's
He did.
as
He traded
morbid
Irene
as
for
like
this.
as morbid as like the freaking friend dying and you freaking go dibs on the cat.
Oh god.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
Hmm. Is
Sorry,
Shade hesitating or Alliance hesitating?
kind of both. He's sort of off-put by why you're off-put.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, you off play. I thought this was above board. Now I'm starting to contemplate about whether or not it is a good idea. Got me second guessing.
Am I a bad person?
Yeah, like I said, my shop's down in the down South Bank. I'm sure we've got a little bit of time. They
Ring-a-ding-a-ding.
probably don't actually know any of the locations around the city, huh?
did you
That
say-
friend of yours.
Oh.
It's like there's a lot of like a lot of taverns and inns around. We could also just, I need to grocery shop anyway. Just quickly do something up and we can go to my workshop. It's also where I
Yeah,
sleep.
That's... That makes sense. You just sort of a fond smile. Oh, yeah, that makes sense. You couldn't escape the family trade in that sense, at least.
Somehow, because of the way you described the workshop, I'm getting the mental image of it being a place that was set for being demolished. And he just managed to get a fucking steal in the deal on it.
Yeah.
It's
I'm
still
imagining, like-
scheduled to be demolished, but they're postponing it because of freaking zoning
Like,
laws.
Like you'll walk up to like an old warehouse and like, okay, No, give me a second. As he has like moved the giant door, but he's
It's
weak.
not even on the hinges.
Yeah, you have to pick it up and move it. Yeah.
It's a-
yeah,
it's a good thing I have a 10
say-
strength, unlike
Yeah,
yours.
exactly.
2 whole digits.
No, if you both work together, you might be able to get it.
Yeah.
Oh, it's well rusty. It must have rained yesterday.
Shina walks over, does it one-handed.
Yeah, it doesn't just breathe
Huh?
on it. It moves.
Manor!
Let's get some groceries. I want to see your
Now that
shop.
raccoon I fight at
Yeah,
night will
yeah.
come in.
Yeah, of course.
Whistler can do it one-handed.
You've got some weird friends with you. Okay. Yeah.
So Deas never has to lift a thing in his life.
He'll gather. Spend a bit of the money. I assume you tell him like
I
how
believe
many.
I gave him 25. I don't care how much he wants to spend. I gave him 25.
I assume you tell him like how many people you're kind of expecting.
Oh yeah, I told him basically. If I hadn't before, I would have definitely done that.
Probably like I'd say getting close to like 8:45. Now it is a little bit late to eat, as you guys have a few bags of different like fruits and because you don't really have necessarily time to cook it. You have pre-cooked like beef.
Are they making charcuterie boards?
Basically a nice charcuterie board for a later night.
Yeah.
That's wonderful.
As
Gotta have
How you present
the
it,
the nuts
nicely.
and the ham, you know.
Literally. It's like
the-
slightly elevated travel food.
the sun sort of begins to
Pepper
set.
sausage.
And he sort of guides you toward the river flowing through the city, and toward where the bridge, the normally invisible bridge, is. And as you draw close, there are people like walking over what appears to be nothing, as they walk over as they walk over the river. However, as the from the direction where the moon is sort of shining, there is like a slight glimmer every once in a while over this sort of 13 to 15 foot wide area.
Sparkle.
That appears to be this is a really happy track right now.
I was
is.
thinking like,
They're
what are
having
we
a
playing,
party on
Delfina
this
Plaza
bridge.
or something?
Yeah.
No, they're just a traveling band of musicians.
Arriba.
Does now the question is, how are we going to find this without Deas?
Well, if we're gonna give him a sending,
Well,
he's gonna
there
give
are
us
in fact
directions
there
and-
are in fact street names that I don't know off by heart. But Elias knows his address.
The big int score specifically for hanging on to that.
I just told Deas to come find us after we once he's done, and we get him ascending.
That's fair.
As the two of you cross on the south bank and make your way down a couple of streets until you find this the smaller building. Looks to be about 2 stories. Doesn't look significant beyond like the
Foreclosure
rest
sign.
around. There's not a foreclosure sign.
Yeah,
They took that down,
It's bad for business.
a few
and it's bad for business.
a few
We
like,
wouldn't want any unexpected surprises.
a few like connected buildings. It's very and the normally single door sort of centers a bit of a larger sort of barn-like door. For seemingly like larger for like larger intakes. Elias produces a key from his robe and unlocks the door. And then he, upon entering and putting away the key and clearing his hand of whatever bag, he snaps, and this dark room that you could, like, of course, Ganassi dark vision, see in, lights up with several torches of some kind of magical flames. As you find yourself. One sec.
This is not my beautiful wife.
In a quaint little place.
Why is there a map shade?
I wasn't getting a map. I was getting my description
Okay,
for
good.
it.
Okay, good.
Yes, 12 bugbears jump out of the walls.
12
Oh
bugbears
god.
and 3 ancient
kidnap
dragons.
Not again.
Oh, ancient dragons. Dang, someone's
They're
really
just- They're just hanging out here.
They're just hanging out. They just call this place their home, you know.
They're just with the bugbears playing poker.
Yeah.
You see this.
Raise.
A majority of this building seems to be taken up by a wider workshop area, with several workstations around, tables, and in the center of the room and lining the walls, sort of, as well as a small forge. Seems to be self-contained. Tool sets of all kinds. Set about the various tables look to be unfinished products, many of which have a scale-like or bone quality. Various, like, potentially armors, other more, like, wondrous items, I'll say. You couldn't even fully understand what several of them are, but, like, some resemble like everyday objects, like a compass, like a just a writer's set made with a pen carved from some kind of bone. Some mostly, I'll say, apparel in this case. Some bracers, some capes, and the like. A lot of which are unfinished.
Oh, these are what you've been crafting?
Yeah. I've been figuring out, like, new ways to both magically and non-magically use, like, whatever dragon stuff I can like scrounge together into something more workable.
Really interested in dragons, huh?
Well, that's what my mentor was more keen on, and I mean, it just makes sense. There's a lot of ever since the whole, like, Well of Dragons thing from last year, year before, there's been a lot of weird dragony stuff. And I have not wanted to go anywhere near the demon stuff. Because that's the other problem. Well, devils, but, you know. That's the other major significant thing.
No, it's good to stay away from that, yeah.
It's like the things that I've been seeing most often are, like, evolve, more, like, draconified wyverns and even hydras. But, like, true dragon parts are very, very difficult to come by in general, so that's why I'm trying to sort of get the internship at Wormworks. And overall, the materials that can be produced, dragons have been long known to be really good for magical artifacts and just studies in general. I just feel like there's some kind of, like, there's some ways that I could improve it all, you know? There's like something missing to make these items more potent. Sorry, I'm.
No, don't.
I'm rambling. I'm so sorry.
No, it's good to hear it.
We should call upon your friends.
Ring, 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 ring.
And unfortunately, I don't actually have sending.
Ring, ring, ring. Don't worry, Cherry has sending. Ring, 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 ring.
Yeah, so like, they'll call when they're done. Ring,
Ring, ring, ring, ring, ring, ring, ring, ring.
ring, 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 ring. Do I ring, ring, ring? Is this the moment? Is this?
Tadee, tadee. Gotcha.
What's the sending?
I'm double checking
Okay.
by writing it out.
I see he never got it out. No wonder why.
No, I'm putting it into
You know,
words so I don't have to manually count it.
I would have expected a call by now, but I guess they forgot.
What was it called?
It is
Sure,
definitely
you
through
would've-
the.
You made sure to tell them where we're at, right?
Right? You didn't forget, did you? He definitely lets his brother like motor mouth freely throughout like the entire time that we've been out. Just
Didn't know how much
one
fun
of those
it would be
people
to
that's
ramp.
hard to get a word in. As I
Ranting is fun. I'm being able to rant.
He's excited and he's happy and he's doing good.
He's doing okay for himself.
He's less.
Yeah.
He's only getting slightly caught up in maybe a little bit of suspicious business, but otherwise nothing suspicious.
like whoever his mentor is, who got him on the
Yeah, I
dragon
wonder.
train.
I wonder.
Yeah, I mean, surely he got all this stuff like above board, so it's something
Absolutely
the city
above board,
regulates
you know.
and stuff. And
That's what
mean,
he
his
seems to be
mentor
convinced.
probably-
fine.
Relates, yeah.
Yeah.
His
That's what
mentor
he seems to
probably
be convinced
got
of.
all the. His mentor probably got the materials above board. Is his mentor above board? Probably not.
Well, no, what wizard is, but
Truly.
I mean, Cherry kind of has to be above board. And she ever
Cherry.
falls on.
cherry above board.
You really are twisting, tongue tripping over there, aren't you?
Okay.
If she
Okay,
falls below
that's good
board,
enough. It's not-
she's just gonna get her. She's gonna get her chest hitting her in the face.
I
God.
see.
I see. That's
Okay.
where we were going.
So yeah, no, like
Yeah.
I imagine in the middle of the conversation, you just, hey DS babe, we got ourselves rooms at the Golden Oak Inn. When can we meet your brother? We're waiting. Oh, and also where?
Here's
Surprised
it
me,
is. Like,
Two-Face.
oh, there it is. He kind of like perks up a little. Here's here.
Standing man emoji.
So, okay, so we like planned to make dinner. Dude, like, is that here? Do you have?
I mean,
Elias?
I have a few. I have like the means of making food here.
I have a really
I-
killer oven. It's called a forge.
I think you can make
God, you
macaroni in a
would.
kiln.
Only 2 people have been killed in this oven.
I don't know. I wasn't really looking to go out, but I can.
No, here's fine. I'm just checking what what's ideal.
But you do have the really big charcuterie board.
You do have
Yeah.
You mean
that.
my table?
But
I mean, isn't that,
Oh yeah,
that's what
I can
that's
just
money
clear
on.
off. I can just clear off a table as he.
There's a
clank
crash.
clatter,
It's like, oh.
a jingle.
doesn't
Sweep,
actually
arm
have
sweep.
any. Doesn't actually have any really funny spells to do that.
Arm sweep, there's a clatter, he waits
Don't
a
worry, he's got
second,
10 strength.
Okay.
So
He'll-
strong, same strength as me.
He will sending back the address to the party.
Okay. Alright.
Make our way downtown.
Making our way downtown.
Walking at an okay speed.
Walking at a normal brisk pace.
But otherwise,
Stopping a
House.
second to cross the bridge because we probably would have to.
otherwise in general,
I'm down.
you are. After you kind of give the address, he like falls quiet. And you kind of realize how actually quiet this part of town, at least this late at night, is.
For now.
And you realize, like,
So it's uncomfortably aware of the quiet.
Haven't had
And,
to
like-
deal with that for a while.
you get the sense that this is normal for him.
The quiet is normal.
Yeah.
You're getting like a peek at his life now.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. So he kind of like looks around a little bit, just still taking in the whole living space and workspace.
There would be like stairs leading up to some sort of like balcony area with a couple of off rooms. So you imagine he doesn't necessarily sleep in the workshop.
Yeah, he has
Yeah.
he has the inside balcony for that, whatever that's called.
The loft thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's
is
a
it
certain word I'm
actually-
thinking of, but I can't remember what it is.
Is it actually 2 stories or really high ceilings?
This room is really high ceilings.
Okay.
But the
'Cause
actual
in my
thing is like
head-
2 stories worth.
Okay. Because in my head it's like a studio apartment, but it's 2 stories tall.
I imagine like it's a loft with like some storage areas on the second floor.
Yeah.
What do I say? I think, like taking it in for a moment and like listening to the nothing. He just kind of mentions like it's a lot quieter than the workshop back home.
Yeah, especially this time of night. I mostly work by myself. I mean, I'm not by myself all the time necessarily, just in the evenings. I frequent some of the schools around here. Not like a full-time student or anything. I'm actually pretty accomplished.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's okay. You can say it with your full chest. Like
I've learned a lot. Though expressing that is a little bit hard outside of regulated zones in the city. There's a lot of laws about like abuse of magic in the city and like what you can and can't do. The whole like High Council is and it's a magocracy. Well, Majocratic Republic is what they actually call it.
kind of like a little bit of a smile. It's just like, and you're, as such, you're not doing anything to get yourself in trouble, right?
Not that I'm aware of.
No, he sounds genuine enough. Yeah.
And like I have traveled now and then. Even got a few known teleportation circles around, so I'm able to get around pretty quickly, mostly in this relative region. Not a whole lot to the south.
All woods to the south. Huh.
Yeah. So, like, I haven't really been able to get down to areas like Waterdeep, but a lot of stuff to the north, I guess. Otherwise, it's on foot sort of deal.
Met this
Yeah.
really neat, really pretty lady over in Mirabar.
So you're you're really doing okay, right? You don't need anything, or
I don't think so. Now, of course, I can want all I want, but enough about me. How about you? Like, what's your whole living situation been like all this time?
Dot, 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 dot.
Not yet.
Morse code.
Morse code help. I'm living on the road mostly. I've traveled
Oh,
pretty much this whole time.
never took you for the adventurer type.
He shrugs awkwardly. There wasn't. Well, there wasn't like there was much business I could keep doing where we were anymore.
Yeah, I guess not. Like, do you have a home anywhere, or?
No.
Somewhere you frequented?
No, it's been pretty one new place to another.
Oh. Well, my shop is always open. I can fix up a room somehow. Just might need to move a couple hundred things.
I don't want to. I don't know. You've built up something really nice here. I wouldn't want to push on it.
It's not pushing at all, man. Actually, yeah, you weren't expecting to see me here. What were you doing in the city in the first place? I mean, if you're just visiting, that's fine.
We're looking for a friend who got in some trouble.
Oh yeah? Is it somebody from here, or?
No.
No, honk.
Oh.
You don't gotta worry about it. That sounds like it's them.
My Chris killed it. I was hitting my desk for like a minute there, just being like.
Oh, are you? That's why I was also
Yeah.
saying knock, 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 so it'd go through as well.
I didn't want to interrupt.
Our north wind, we're here.
I guess that's them.
Yep.
He
Yeah.
You
will.
can bail
You
out
know,
the
just take
situation.
them in stride. Just take them in stride.
He
Oh,
will head to the door, open it, and a lot of you see
Just
this
Nothing. There's a joke.
you
Continue
see,
on.
yeah, some Michael, you saw him before, but you see somebody that looks like Deas, but with much darker and thinner and straighter hair. Very much more mage-like.
All right. Michael will go ahead and start like removing his like cloak and getting it over his arms like a jacket and go, apologize. It took a bit for the meeting and all, as well as to find a place to stay. I hope we haven't kept you waiting too long.
No, we just. I've got a table cleared. The food's laid out there.
Smells divine. Excellent.
I was just threw a few things together. Everyone, come in.
Oh, jeez.
How tall is he?
You wouldn't happen to
compared-
have any coat hangers around, would you? As he like shows him his coat, his dragon cloak.
Oh, sorry.
Sparkly eyes.
The salesman in Michael's coming out.
Yeah. Hold on. One. He sort of snaps a few times. One of the times the lights sort of flicker. One moment. He runs to a door, some kind of like closet area, and digs through a few things. You hear some rustling, cracking a glass. Ah, shit. And then he eventually pulls out this fine-looking. When I say fine, I mean and not too shabby looking.
Decently crafted.
Decently crafted. The clothes hanger that he pulls out, hits against the table, almost trips over, and places it next to the door. There.
Excellent. He puns it up for now. Then,
Yeah.
I hope it isn't too much of a crowd for you.
It's more than usual, but I'm sure I can make some room.
This is quite the place you have here.
Oh yeah. He looks sort of a little, with just like passive insight, a little bit nervous about like the number of people and like the different people that are entering into his place.
How tall
Big
is
old
he?
variety pack.
Probably around the same height as Deas,
Okay, so
about like
Deas,
6 feet
like
ish,
6 foot. Yeah. Okay, got it.
maybe a teensy bit taller.
What did they make, Shade?
What?
What did they make to eat?
What's the food?
What's the food?
Oh,
Charcuterie board.
yeah, it's like several several plates of like I would say shaved meats, vegetables, cheeses, very charcuterie board-esque without it actually being a charcuterie board.
Okay.
Mostly
It's
What
like
you eat when you're
fondue.
more interested in magic and science than you are.
Is it like a fondue
eating?
thing where it's like melted cheese and a bunch of stuff to dip it into?
no, there's just cheese.
Just cheese.
Just fucking cheese.
You make your own. You make your own little sandwiches.
Michael kind of takes a look
It's-
at it and goes to like reach into his bag and starts pulling out like some cups and like the teapot, and he gets some nice bread.
It's probably not quite up to snuff as to what you would get in like any of the nearby taverns, but hey, Deas.
Oh, you make the
Just
best with what you
fine.
can do on the road. Don't worry. In fact,
Deas.
with this,
Sorry.
Oh, me.
no, go ahead.
You feel the wind hit you first.
Oh.
As you feel an arm wrap around your shoulder.
I see. Oh.
Now, where are your manners, Deas? Why don't you introduce us?
You're right. The arm around the shoulders is Valeria, I take.
Yes.
Or yeah.
Oh.
The gestures to her. This is Valeria.
He
And
looks between you two. Oh, that makes sense.
makes sense. No, that goes over his head. He just continues on. It's like, this is Shina, since she's the last one who spoke. You've met Michael, Cherry, and Talia, and Whistler.
Michael's looking around for any form of burner. It doesn't matter if it's connected to a stove.
You would find a stove, probably mostly for like generally boiling, probably not water.
Does he have a Bunsen burner kind of deal?
Yeah,
Sitting around.
effectively.
All right, Michael will go
So
ahead
the
and
legendary brother of Deas. I walk
bring it
over.
around. He'll
Yeah,
get some of the cheese.
Shina's gonna hold out her hand.
Hi.
And she's gonna squeeze.
I think he's got 10 strength, man. It's not a good squeeze. I'm gonna be honest. Jeez.
Oh,
He shakes.
sorry.
She was a clammy.
Oh, the way Deas missed you, and then I'm giving him a hug.
Oh,
You have the same.
There's
you
a
have the
family
same-
resemblance.
evident blush.
Your brother's
Oh, you
very
blush the same.
Your brother's very popular with the ladies.
Why would you say that?
I mean, look at your
As far
girlfriend
as I'm
right there.
aware, it seems to be quite true so far.
Huh? Looks,
Valeria shakes her
between
head
her
and lets you go.
Michael will get the
Just
burner on and go.
Amused.
And go. All right. Well, it's not much, but you can make do with plenty as long as you know the right preparation methods and tools. As he starts taking some of the cheese and has some bread cut and he starts melting it over, he's got some herbs that he keeps on him. Effectively, he's turning it into garlic bread
Yummy!
that's has melted cheese on it.
Yay!
Cheesy bread.
When I came in, I would have cast Detect Magic. Is this place just fucking full? Is this just chalk piled full of magic?
There's magic around. As far as spell schools go, not a whole lot. The most notable, what you imagine to be spells would be, what is the name? Would be evocation. That
Okay.
you source to the fires lighting the lanterns around, as you can guess they're continual flame spells.
Go ahead and hand the first cheesy bread over to Elise as their host.
Oh,
Now, are you
Jim's
the
gonna do a
older brother or the
funny-
younger brother? I don't remember.
I think it was the older brother, right?
Thank you.
Yeah, you can be older brother.
Okay,
Verifying,
'cause
because
I
I
said
don't
brother and I-
actually think I ever got a confirmation there. I've been assuming older.
We can say older, we can
Housewarming
say older.
gift.
Sheena's going to summon her sword, clean it off, and then use it to cut meat.
You're gonna. How big
That's
do you
so
think this
threatening.
meat is?
The me-
Threatening meat cutting.
That's the point.
It was already shaved meat.
Does that?
Oh yeah, I was about to say there's
It was.
Yeah.
It was shaved meat.
Okay, never mind then.
Michael-
even thinner.
I'm gonna be honest. I still have
No.
things that are prepared. Michael's gonna bring out a string wrapped dried thing of pork, a huge ham of it, out of the bag.
Were you saying something, zombie?
A housewarming present.
Housewarming present.
Yeah.
I'm gonna hand him a pair of snow goggles, which is really just two round pieces of wood with slits cut into it. Eye protection for all your lab work. This will not protect his eyes in case of any
Thank you.
accident.
Disclaimer: this does not work.
Disclaimer, it does not.
That's not what this is designed for.
I swear, if Sheena starts pulling out the sword for the big ham, Michael is while getting the ham out, will just slap her hand without even looking at her.
No. She won't.
Okay.
She'll pull out the kobold dagger.
He'll slap your
Or in her
hand if you try.
likeness.
Like, but
Puts the
weapons
dagger
are what I
away.
have to offer. What?
Well, it's good to meet you all.
It's excellent to meet you. I know Deas has been spending a long time on the road from what I know. I don't think he expected any of you to have survived your ordeal.
I'm surprised we're finding you in a shop in a very public place and not like a dungeon in a castle.
That would be an expectation, but honestly,
What, are
this
you
is how
expecting him to
reality
be a
often...
princess?
No, I'm
goes.
I was expecting him to be slave labor for the cult.
The cult?
They didn't do anything with what happened to them.
No. Elle said she handed him off to someone in the Wares of Black.
Well,
She
cute song.
didn't actually say where's a black, by the way.
Yeah, it just looks
But
like I didn't.
she
I
was
didn't
working
kill
with
him.
them.
They weren't really a thing when that happened.
She was given a job from her normal employers, is the assumption I
No, I
Not
think you're
familiar.
What's the separate?
here.
Not familiar with an L.
Don't
would've had
worry
a-
about it.
Uh,
Is this, you said there's like, oh no, the draft with Valeria. I was like, is this place drafty? Is it actually
it's
run
more.
down to a degree?
Yeah, that was Valeria quickly approaching
Yeah.
to do a bit.
Yeah. I still want to ask what the workshop's conditions like.
It actually looks like a pretty well maintained place, if not like evidence of a bit of a mess due to ongoing projects. But otherwise, like the tables look pretty maintained. Look they get magically repaired on the regular.
All right, excellent.
It actually looks like a fair bit more expensive than you probably would expect looking at Elias.
Now I am curious. What is it that you do?
Study mostly, but otherwise, as you can sort of see around you, it's art of magical like item crafting.
Ah, you're a crafter.
Yeah.
I dabbled
I-
a bit in that such as well, though I'm more of a blacksmith.
I won't bore you with all the details. I just talked Deas's ears off for the past hour.
Well, if you have
This is
any
perfectly
I am
fine.
curious.
then-
You can talk about whatever you want.
I'm curious how you ended up here, given who took you.
Woman, please stop. We are trying to have a good time.
Please stop harassing Deas's brother.
I am trying to.
And
harass Deas'
I am
brother.
trying to keep myself safe.
I don't get what you mean.
Okay, well, let's rephrase this. How long have you been in town?
Over a year? That's over 2, I think, actually.
How do we know he's not a plant?
He's made of flesh and blood, and then
Ah,
I
You
squeeze
don't
his
like
side.
him, and you're a plant.
What did you do before coming to town? Out of curiosity.
Well, mostly trying to, like, figure out my way, I guess. After the... Has Deas actually talked about all of what happened?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah. The
that's
gist of it.
why
Well, not to all of
I'm
us,
asking
because
these
some of us are-
questions. The woman who whisked you away had ties to the cult of the dragon. And we assumed you had been forced into labor for them.
I didn't. But okay.
Or that's where my brain. That's where I.
You assume.
Yes, I assumed that.
Yes, you can assume. Don't say we.
I
You.
have no association with the cult of the dragon.
Maybe we should start from the beginning then, if there's a bit of concern here from the others. After your village, what happened?
Well, it actually kind of starts before the village burned down. It's
Passes
about like
him a cup of tea.
2 days ish before it all happened. This cloaked person, tall, I couldn't see his face, approached me saying, like, what was it? The end would come when the masked one appears. It was really cryptic. I didn't really understand it at the time. Then, well, you remember as well as I do, I hope, Deas, the flapping of those wings and the who I thought was the masked one and thought they were a danger. The wolf, I think they called her.
Yeah, the Crimson Wolf.
I thought she was a danger, so I went to fend her off if need be, as like all the carnage was happening. The dragon, those people. But she didn't want to attack. She actually wanted to escort me out of the city, or out of the village. By the point I realized that I couldn't get back home. I thought it was already gone. I thought you were gone, Deas.
His very like pinched expression.
So I went with her. She brought me to a few others, and a few days later I met who would become my mentor. And I never saw the wolf again.
Good.
Who's your mentor?
He's an interesting sort. He's his name is Malak.
Fuck. She swears.
Usually what fuck means.
I'm sorry?
Oh. Deas, your brother has been apprenticing to one of the wearers of black.
This is a a name that you have heard before.
Which is what my assumption was. He's either apprenticing or forced into service for one of them after they paid to have him escorted out of the village they were attacking.
I'm confused.
Why would
You
they?
said you're apprenticing under Murloc, right? What's he
Malak,
like?
yeah. He's sheltered but pretty kind. Patient. I don't understand. Where's the black?
Remnants of the cult of the dragon. He's been collecting shards of a divine blade.
What, the sword of the Dragon Queen?
I
It's
He has been, from what we understand, trying to bring back the next incarnation of the Dragon Queen.
that can't be.
It does sound unbelievable, doesn't it? A man who seems
Well,
kind of
doesn't-
generous being your teacher and such.
Wasn't
It's almost-
what's his face? The one who got the one who was the head of the original cult when everything went down.
Seer, I think.
You would remember
She's
the
asking
name.
about Severin.
Yeah, you would
Severin.
remember the name. Severin
Severin
Silverajan.
Silverajan.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, Nazir was the name I fucking gave him as a pseudonym.
Wasn't
Yeah.
wasn't he? Did he do something similar?
No, we say that, but
I
a person could just be using a name.
I don't. What proof do you have? Like, what are they doing? How?
How much time have you got, dearie?
I'm clear all night. I don't have studies until late afternoon tomorrow.
You are a crafter, yes?
Yeah.
And I imagine your studies, are they private studies, or are they of a school, or?
I'm primarily with Mirsek School of Thaumaturgy, but I go between a few of the colleges. My mentor helps pay my tuition. Hell, he gave me this place to settle this life for me.
He forced you into it too.
Michael puts a hand up to Shina. To, like, basically, like, puts a hand up and then lowers it. Basically telling you, please keep your mouth closed.
I mean, he's been having me do research.
What type of research? Out of interest.
Of the they call it the tyranny of dragons. It's in general, but of how it all ended. The infernal pulses. That's the general name, but they give them. But scholars around here have been calling them the two chromatic pulses. The first over the Well of Dragons, the second over the ruins of Valkyr. Well, now the ruins of Valkyr. It's these massive waves of Tiamat's influence that's affected a lot of creatures, caused mutations in so many. There's evidence that it's potentially effectively like a pseudo pact, if that makes sense.
Yes, I think I get the grasp of it.
But forced
Theory,
upon
anyways.
creatures like animals and people.
Almost like a curse or a rebound.
Michael's like having a face, like a hand over his face, thinking, like tapping the top of his lip.
Would it be
Having a
strong
face.
enough to create beings without a pact?
Create beings, I don't know. I know that it's the reason behind her, well, the forces of Avernus making their way into the into the material plane, mostly around several, I think I don't remember the exact radius, but it's a long range. It reaches only a few hundred miles north of Waterdeep, and then its effects lessen. It's a little bit more complicated than just that.
Please, I think this research is honestly quite fascinating, and you are very correct in assuming that there is no immediate proof of any foul doings. In fact, I think that this research here could be quite useful. I don't think there should be any issues with you sharing it with us. I must admit, I have some scholarly research myself into dragons. I had a relative who was, well, I suppose he was quite into it, and he used some notes that belong to my family, to a degree. Would it be possible for us to take a further look into what you have compiled?
Yeah. Because if what you say is true, then I am greatly concerned.
I do apologize. I did not get to where I was by being nice. And the fact that he shares the name with a man we have heard.
There's no immediate proof. I think it would be best to dispel all doubts by perhaps meeting him. Under the best case scenarios, we have a common ally and interests. And we can maybe share potentially sources of information exchange.
Just an unfortunate same name.
I'd be happy to help look it over. I was working on my doctoral thesis before. Anyway, but also where you are, aren't you like a dead person brought back in someone else's body? I feel like you're not really in the best position to comment on the wisest courses of action.
I'll have an info drop. Conversation.
Oh, info drop, and also a sick burn.
I only died because
That is outside of my
Because
realm
I
of
accepted it.
expertise.
Everyone dies because they slip up once. That's all it takes.
I didn't get to where I was before.
We can...
Anyways.
And he's
Sorry,
going to ask this question before we go on break.
Okay.
Okay.
Have you
I
ever
did have one more
heard
question.
of the chromatic successors?
Bum, bum, bum.
And then we go on break.
Yeah, then we go on break.
Smiles.
Okay.
I am one, and then we're like, oh.
Here's your info dump guy, guys.
Yeah.
He's
can't
been
believe
Dan's
Researching
like,
researching
on
this
this
thing a
no!
lot.
Why?
I can't believe Shina's trying to kill him
She
by a heart attack.
It's great. I mean, she's this. I figured out that, you know, I can't really like bully him too hard, but I can grill him for like, hey, you should be, in the best of cases, slave labor, if not a member of the.
You were a second away from being from being silenced.
Oh yeah, no, but she's like, you were taken by someone working for the cult. You shouldn't be in this cushy of a place unless you were with them. So I'm gonna
That's
grill
fine.
you about
It's
it.
just the pushing. It's like, let the man speak.
No. No.
Let the man speak if you're gonna ask him questions. Let him give a response first.
But yeah, because I can't be really mean otherwise
Yeah,
at the current moment.
See.
Shit, I have to balance how mean I am.
Alright, I'll be right back.
What about this?
Yeah.
Okay, well, yeah, but
Choose
what
to
about this?
leave,
But you didn't let me answer.
okay.
How about this?
I don't think anyone wants to be in the situation you're necessarily in.
That was like pretty good.
It's like talking like you're somebody famous. But I ain't heard
Like
shit
someone
about
famous.
you.
Yeah,
Yeah, thank you.
She was famous for the wrong reasons.
Well, you weren't that famous. None of us know your name.
No. Snak have an idea, and I just have to figure out how Shina would connect those dots.
I will be back. I'm gonna grab a food.
Yeah,
How
I
much
had
you
my
want-
piece of cake.
I have
How far-
expertise in Arcana. I feel like Whistler's actually a pretty smart guy. He just doesn't let
Okay.
on sometimes.
Yeah.
How far into the Evermoors was the college? Do you know, Zombie?
I don't know.
You think they might? You think that if it's you think Thomas might be in the basement of the ruins of the college?
Oh god, if I have to fight over Thomas's unconscious body in the ruins versus a dude with one eye, that's gonna be a real scene.
That's where I snack him at, but Shina has not.
I love the idea of us going through a place and Whistler being like, "This is where I held calculus. I hated it. The teacher sucked ass."
I went to Bard College. They didn't have calculus.
No, you're right.
This is where they had courting lessons. I never took them.
This is where they had math. There's a reason it's still habitated.
There's a reason why it's still standing.
They didn't have any students to eliminate in that building. What would Whistler have done his doctoral thesis as a bard on?
Was he a bard in terms of like music or storytelling?
Wands.
No, but I meant like the way
The wand thing is like a general practice thing. That was a general practice thing that became a major part of his personality. Back then, he was more of a generalist bard.
Jack of all trades type thing.
Yeah, played lots of different instruments, wrote poetry,
Oratory.
was imprisoned for writing poetry.
I mean, you could have written your thesis on the use of.
We don't discuss too long how long he was imprisoned for or any of that because it messes up the timeline if we start to discuss how exactly someone managed to be in prison for a while on the orders of Lord Neverember, then robbed Lord Neverember's vault, then ended up using that money to go to college. Then had the college burned down.
So, it could be the use of enhancement devices in regards to increasing the potency of cantrip and Horizon magic.
If you wanted it with dragons, it could be something like the concept of.
Basically, his doctoral thesis was on the wands. That's why he's so good with them.
He picked up the wands after though.
Okay.
I was saying if you want it, it could be something with dragons. It could be the use of draconic in music.
I mean, it could be something like he
Or
studied
something
it,
like-
and then after the college burned down, that's why he was so good at it.
No. I've decided he had a hard for that college engineering, like hard science engineering thesis about the effects of sudden pressure increases in underwater contained environments.
I can't believe Whistler invented the apparatus of Qualish, but it was the apparatus of Whistler.
He did sail around in apparatus of Qualish for a bit, actually.
I know, because isn't that how you're supposed to get to the
That's how we got to the stone. Then we used it to we used it to get to the submarine. We docked at the submarine.
I'm sure that was the paper he read, though. Here.
Greasy medicine time.
Freebie medicine time.
We got some new treats for it. We got those little, like, greeny pill pocket things.
Mm-hmm.
Not that it matters, because so long as I put the treat, like, on the ground, like, underneath a regular treat, he just looks it up anyway, but... They were on sale, so...
Yeah.
Giving it a shot. Little dummy will eat anything so long as it has a speck of treat on it. Stand. Good boy.
Fine, we can get away. She can get away with bullying allies because she assumed Eliza's going to be as much of a wet cat as Deas is. To refill my water, god damn it.
You gonna go in the fridge?
Maybe go in the fridge.
No.
Gravy in the fridge. Gravy in the fridge.
Blah.
Blah.
I have a muffin. I bet you wish you had a muffin.
Do you know the Muffin Man?
The man lives on Drury Lane.
Yes. Well, I heard it from the Muffin Man.
Was the Muffin Man? No, we haven't been together since 1987.
Craziest that I've seen about this year's Kentucky Derby is that every single horse in this year's race is a descendant of Secretariat. Nepotism.
Nepotism. Damn. It's all nepotism.
With how many kids
Secretariat
Gold
sudden.
Ship has, you could also put together a race of just Gold Ship's kids.
Fair.
You could actually put together 6 simultaneous races of Gold Ship's kids.
Damn.
Chocolate
Welcome
muffin.
back.
I'm a crazy fan of chocolate muffins.
I like sunflower seed.
See, it's the Costco chocolate muffins.
Ooh.
So they like
Chocolate in general is like one of those things where it's like,
normally I'm pretty bad about like chocolate pastries. Pastries specifically.
yeah.
But it wasn't work.
I'd probably feel a little better if it was like chocolate filled versus like chunks of chocolate.
I actually don't really like filled pastries.
Oh, a little bit of a funny
I
story
like
from
my
work.
pastry to be filled with pastry.
So, it's
Pastry,
also
no
the
pastry.
birthday of a resident,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
and they were given donuts, and I went, "So what's with the donuts?" And I was like, "It's birthday pastry." I went, "Oh my god, we share a birthday," and the person that gave the donuts to the other resident goes, "Have one." I went, "No, no, it's okay, it's okay." No, like you're having one. It's your birthday. And I went, "Okay." Because I try not to take stuff from residents, because it.
Yeah, it can backfire if not done correctly.
/ I'm trying not to just
Yeah.
And so I'm gonna hand a donut. I go, "Okay, cool. I got a birthday donut." Like the cook goes, "What you eating?" I went, "Birthday donut."
Birthday donut.
It's just no other.
Hum, nom, nom.
What you got there? Birthday donut.
My Twitter heard you guys say gold chip.
Gold sheet.
Now, what kind of gold chip were you getting? Because there's a couple you can get from Twitter.
I didn't set us
Was
to
it?
the
Deas-
Was it?
There we go.
Was it Uma, or was it
I don't know enough about the horses to know.
Was it the Uma gold ship, or was it the actual horse gold ship?
The Uma.
Okay.
Is it unhinged, her doing something okay, it's exactly what it's
Oh.
the other option. I was like, it's either her doing something stupid or it's her being drawn. Sid, what is your Twitter? It's fine.
Horse ass, apparently.
Oh, hello.
Yeah.
And Tid.
Getting
See,
a glimpse of what
I'm-
Sid looks at, I see.
I'm I can appreciate it, but I don't know how I feel about it, because I've seen a lot of people be like, a lot of the people who own the horses are like, please do not lewd the anime girl horse.
That's fair. I could totally see the person with gold chip being like, eh.
Gold chip is also male, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And has also
mean-
bred like
So,
an
I
absolute
want
ton of future racehorses.
I want to respect the owner's wishes. Of like, hey, please don't do this.
I always say that there's I don't remember the horses, but one of the owners specifically went, "I will join as long as my horse has bigger tits than their horse."
That's great.
That would
I know,
not
like,
surprise
there's
me.
another one.
Because the whole thing is they're like they started around the same time and have been a natural rival to each other. So like the owner of the horse is like, "I'll gladly join," because I know she's also in this.
I'll let you
give
use
my-
my horse. Give my horse the bigger tits.
Yeah.
I know, like, there's one of them who also, like, everyone loves regardless, and so, like, has gotten, like, 2 years worth of their favorite feed.
Oh, that one passed away.
Oh.
Yeah, Haru Aurora died.
Oh.
She did get an absolute fuck ton of compliments and stuff.
Like, I hear, like, they made her very comfortable before she passed away.
Oh yeah.
Two things come on my feed. There's two brands. This is the other brand.
That's yeah.
I am back.
Yeah, that's fair.
Oh, that is a very anatomical. Oh, it's gold ship. No wonder why it's super anatomical. Correct.
So, we have, so what I'm understanding, Sid, is your Twitter feed is either, Goofy,
Or sex.
Or animated.
Or
Tits or
or
goofs.
Snak's feed.
What else is
Let's
there
go.
in the world?
She need her references for when she has to draw similar things.
Ooh,
Because of that.
ranchers. Ooh, not bad.
Excuse me, the next... One second, I actually have to think of what I have planned from Sid. I'm getting an extension of the one gal to a full body. And then my next idea after that is actually a guy.
Okay.
The
Sorry, I didn't
Alice
hear
is
what you
where
said,
all the
huh?
lewds are coming from. Since you have a monopoly on Alice.
I'm the only one who pays for her Patreon. So I get like some just three, like the three people who go in the poll, and she's like, yeah, I like this one the best.
I always say whenever I actually get more financially stable where I can spend money like that and not feel like I'm doing
Oh, yeah,
bad.
no, I mean,
I should-
that's where I'm getting like a lot of the Nat 19 fan art from.
Oh yeah.
The tier I subscribe to Alice at is the one that's getting me the stuff like Kume and like that and all that jazz.
Oh yeah. I was just meaning whenever I get to that point, I definitely need to do this to fight the the monarchy you have over Patreon.
I mean, I've gotten like 3 people to commission her from Nat 19,
Oh yeah.
which is good. I like her art. Give her more money.
But also just like her doing art of one will start the
Hey, Sid.
the flow.
Eh.
You should go to the Nat 19 chat in the Nat 19 server.
Gasp.
We gasp.
I dive into the depths. Nat 19 chat.
Dive.
Which one is the Nat 19 chat?
One that says Nat 19.
Nat 19, Nat 19.
Nat 19, Nat 19.
Damn it, Foxy.
.gov.
They all say the more than just.
No, it's Nat 19. Nat 19. It's above Nat 19 spoiler.
The first chat.
The first chat of the first age.
You're getting
I'm in the
complimented.
browser.
You're in the browser.
Oh.
So, there we go.
Ah, the vote's up. Look at that.
Is it now?
Is it now? Quick, Devon, be like the third person to click instead of the last.
But what if I don't want to?
But if he likes being last.
There we go, I was 4th. I was 4th, and
You can't
had
always
stuff.
play 16th in Mario Kart.
I should stop eating goldfish.
How else am I gonna get all the blue shells, though?
You're eating gold ship?
Yep.
Damn.
I did the crunch,
You
but I
were
realized
hungry.
that I have crisp on
So hungry.
Discord. So
Mm-hmm.
you're welcome, stream. The others can
Snack
get it.
that smiles back.
Yeah, I'm always
Goldfish.
smiling.
Oh, shoot.
Gold ship. Hum nom nom. Oh shit! Everyone press the button. Shit. Oops. Let me seal that bag and put it just out of just in reach, but like out of reach enough where I don't want to reach for it.
Out of reach, but in reach, but out of reach. Halo reach.
Okay. Where are we? What are we? What are we? We look
Where
for...
Where are you?
I don't have an exposition playlist, unfortunately.
Chill
That's a
times.
shame.
Here's the exposition playlist.
Gasp.
Why does it always play the not fun ones?
Now that's fun. That sounds like a good exposition one for now.
Alright, well, let's just do atmospheric for the sake of simplicity.
Let's think of the atmosphere.
Atmosphere.
For the atmosphere.
The atmosphere.
It's spelled like fear.
Atmosphere.
Atmosphere. What does
Yeah, the video
atmosphere?
game.
Cats, surprisingly.
Farts.
Alright. So. Bleh. He once again poses the question. And not in universe, but
Hi.
Yes.
what do you know about the chromatic successors?
White one's a bitch.
Deas looks so. The exhaustion is back. Just like a truck.
Is that a rhetorical question?
No,
I
he's
mean,
trying to gauge how much we actually know.
Usually
From one of
the
her.
answer would actually be confusion,
What?
but okay, this might actually be simpler than I was hoping for. Or
And
No.
that people associated with the successors is where we heard Makan's name.
how many versions of this name is there going to be?
Oh, a
A
lot.
lot.
Malak.
Man, macadamia nut is fucking popping off back here.
Like
It will be
Shrek.
very
Oh,
fun.
Mulan.
I can't
General-
believe we're gonna have to face off against Macklemore.
Oh, he's gonna fucking thrift shop us. Oh my god, he thrift shopped the workshop for him.
He thrift
$20 in my pocket.
I can't believe he thrift shopped the Sword of Tiamat.
He
Damn.
he stole so
Gonna
much from
workshop
this
that.
from
But
this
shit,
old thrift
it was
shop
only
that it got
99
turned
cents.
into a that got turned into a market shop.
I'm just imagining a Sora Tiamat,
boy.
but like a fucking plastic little dollar store version.
Mm.
Okay.
Oh, what was it?
Um,
What was it? White one's a bitch. Green one was the lady who took you from your home.
Huh?
Don't worry about it. Did-
Your explanation,
What do you
I feel that you are going to exposit.
Well, simply put, the chromatic successors were, or are, several beings whom received the blessing of Tiamat upon her disappearance. And chromatic successors is only a name that they were given after the fact. I'm aware of only a few of them, and I'm guessing the white one you're referring to is the Terror of the North. Actually, the purpose of the second chromatic pulse was to effectively pave the way for the emergence of these chromatic gods, so to speak. And I don't know what the process of choosing was, if it was like some kind of greater connection to an older dragon or some kind of personality thing. Unfortunately, or maybe fortunately, I haven't personally encountered any of the successors.
Do you have names? Or at least titles?
Frost, Flame, Venom,
Oh, I meant like the Terror of the North. You know that one's the white one.
Yeah, I have those general connections, but I don't have identities necessarily. There's a lot of information that I'm unable to gather even from additional searching.
Any...
Mm-hmm.
How did you get this information?
Some of it was joint research with my mentor, and otherwise, I've encountered various samples from the South and accounts from the South to make my own make my own theories, some confirmations. It's a little beyond the realm of just dragons. It's more into the divine, which I'm a little bit more spotty on.
I see.
The chromatic successors are, in a word, incomplete. And that was not intentional. By all rights, these chromatic gods should have been born that day whenever they were ready to ascend and whatnot. The apotheosis should have already happened for all of them already.
But their divinity was split from them?
Something else happened. And that something else appears to relate to these inheritors. The proper name for them is the inheritors of the holy body. That is what my mentor calls them, and I've spoken to two of them, and yes. I don't really understand everything about them, but well, they seem to be these copies, I guess. People that were in Valkyr at the time. Actually, I know about 3 of them. I've only met 2 of them. I don't really want to meet the 3rd because it's a dragon.
Who are these individuals that you've met?
Well, the first one is a dragonborn, Crucithenial.
Black Dragonborn?
Purplish.
Purplish.
And no real scale color that I know. The second one I never learned the name, but it's a human woman.
Younger or older?
Did she wear a hat at all?
No. Do you know what inheritor?
Soft spoken or a loudmouth.
She's actually a bit brash. Somewhat lewd, actually.
Oh.
That doesn't sound like Iridiana.
Go on. And the 3rd one's a dragon, yes?
And the 3rd one is actually nearby.
Really?
Yeah, they're in the swamp. Well, marsh, but you know. They call him,
Remorse?
Bruthame is his name. A mutated black dragon. They think they call him a blood dragon?
He's the sanguine monster that the loudmouth was talking about, the one she wanted to hunt.
Oh. I take it somebody that's not amongst you right now?
Yes.
Okay. You've made a lot of friends, huh, Deas?
Yeah. Yeah.
You said this was a collaborative effort between you and your teacher, then?
Yes, he's been keen on understanding what all of this is. But,
I imagine you have occasional meetings?
yeah. Less so more recently. He's been traveling a lot more. But he gets my insight on information that he comes across.
He contacts you?
He comes here.
Oh, I see.
We don't usually meet here. There's a few other points that we first meet. Sometimes he comes here. But my longest string of contact was the first year since leaving. He's been letting me work on my own for the most part. Ever since then.
There's no way you can contact him. I imagine if he makes contact with you, it's more of a information share when he's available, rather than you being able to call upon him if you find anything.
In effect, yeah. If I'm really in need to meet him, then I can actually go to... Shade has to find the location. Hold on. Press pause. Press pause while I look for this. The Shining Scroll. Zara is a associate. Zara Tantalor.
See. Okay.
It's a quaint little potion and scroll shop. But
Would you be willing?
Sorry?
Would you be willing to set up a meeting between him and us to quell any doubts we may have?
I can certainly look into it tomorrow before I have to head to my studies.
Lots of things are lining up in a way I don't like.
I think that meeting all of us may be a bit, may put him on edge. After all, it seems that when we came here, you were maybe a bit off-put by the number.
Real quick, Shade.
Yep.
Can I insight Elise into... Is he genuinely, like, not aware? Or is he covering?
Go ahead and roll me insight. You get the sense that he is, like, genuinely shocked. This is not a guy who has any charisma skills.
He was not
He's a
told
nerd.
he was not told because he would not be able to lie his way out of a paper bag.
How about this? Perhaps it would be best if I meet him, or at least go to the associate for this information. You can say that maybe there's a joint research opportunity. After all, you are looking into these events. I imagine you're looking into the successors and inheritors too, based off of your research, yes?
Yeah, I actually do have a little bit more to talk about on that subject.
Continue. Before we go down to brass tacks.
Yeah, where was I? Right, the inheritors. In regard to them, they're strange. They shouldn't have happened. So what the successors seem to be looking to do is to kill the inheritors and then effectively unlock that missing bit of power so that they can ascend to become the chromatic gods. But I struggle to see the reason for why Tiamat would set it up that way.
That's the question, isn't it?
The Dragon Queen is not really one known for her patience. And especially leaving things up to chance.
Could have been outside interference.
That's what I'm thinking.
From what I remember hearing, when Tiamat had gone summoned, let me speak.
Yep, good.
She had done combat with the second son.
Mm-hmm.
Perhaps maybe that was the interference?
Maybe. But
Killing and consuming the inheritors would be fitting if the second son had interfered with the process.
the second chromatic pulse only happened after that occurred, though. That's the issue.
What if
The
we're
first
thinking it
chromatic
didn't
pulse was
reverse?
behind what exactly?
That was upon her immersions into the material plane.
Did it have any noticeable effects?
Other than by reports scorching everything within the well itself. It was the first part that's ended up causing the rifts between Avernus and the material plane, as well as causing immediate mutations and the interesting phenomenon of Shade's forgetting his own concepts. What did I call it?
The second pulse was when?
The second pulse was a few hours after. It was what immediately supposedly preceded Tiamat's disappearance.
The second pulse have been what created these beings.
That's what I'm thinking. Because as far as I'm understanding, the beings that are the inheritors are versions of people or other beings that were present around the area of Vulcar when the pulse occurred. But they're not the same. I've heard about the other person that was based upon Crucithenial.
Mm-hmm.
So you've met the originals.
I haven't met any of the originals, but I've received word about the originals. There was also rumors about in the city itself there being a paladin of Bahamut. Or it's some kind of champion, I don't know. Which
Unfortunately.
leads me to wonder if the inheritors are not some kind of block for the ascendancy of these dragon gods.
Was not. Well, let me spitball here.
One would consider it then that someone did a reverse process of ascendancy, of forcing her to inhabit the powers, an outside force.
What if the
That's a
second
logical
boss
conclusion.
wasn't her?
If it is a block, why would someone put a handicap on themselves willingly?
Unless, I don't know, like, her power was being stolen.
Yes, willingly. We
I
have to consider
don't-
that.
If Bahamut did intervene, what if the second pulse wasn't her but him, forcing the block upon her?
Could make some sense.
It would have to come from her because the inheritors, they are aspects of her being.
Aye, she, to get around whatever she was doing to her, forced herself into the inheritors.
I don't think it was her that made the inheritors willingly.
No.
If anything, they are there to just exist as wells of her power that don't necessarily know and can delay her return. Which, depending on who you ask, is a good or a bad thing.
From all I know about the inheritors, I do not believe it is a willing process that she underwent. I believe it's most logical to be considered a stopgap put in place.
Hmm.
If you think about it like that. Otherwise, it's not very logical why she would have done it herself. Unless she attempted, but like Elise said, there's no reason and no motivation for her to have postponed her resurrection. Not one that can be just grasped right now.
And there are only 4 of them, correct?
Of whom? The inheritors or the successors?
The inheritors. We have the lewd one, Cruiser Peniel, the champion, the dragon.
Well, that's assuming that the champion was one of the people that was actually, well, to put it simply, cloned. I would assume that there would be 5, an equal 5 each if the intent is to allow 1 for each chromatic god.
This makes sense.
And then there's the matter of the Sword of the Dragon Queen.
Your mentor, has he ever alluded to you the reasonings behind his research, his interest entirely?
Not really.
Is there any specific courses that he goes after avenues more than others that you can denote?
He pushes me towards specific areas of study, but any information that he brings me is in relation to my to my study. I don't really know the broader well of his knowledge.
Please restate what that is, your area of study again. It's the pulses and the what?
Draconic research in general. You can call me kind of an apprentice dragon scholar, if you will. But I'm more interested in what effects on the more beneficial side of how to turn the chromatic pulse into a more positive light. After all, its effects are a now regular thing that we have to get used to. I don't foresee it ever going away.
I assume you do not wish for...
Can you get closer to your mic, please?
No, I won't. I would assume you are in the camp of I do not wish for 5 new chromatic gods to be doing what they want up and down the Sword Coast.
I'm in the camp of trying to understand why. I'm not in a position to say whether or not it should happen. It's a complicated question. It's the dueling ideologies of a scholar and, I guess,
You do not
in this
wish
case,
to
a victim
see-
of the what Tiamat's cultists have done.
You do not wish to see destruction, but you are curious from the scholarly standpoint.
It's, yeah, kind of.
Your master, there isn't anything in particular that he finds of interest of your research, is there? Anything of note?
Sorry?
Anything he particularly pushes for?
Well, a lot of what I told you, and that's not the the in-depth details, it's more of the simple report version. I have stacks of like books about, or filled journals about all of it. It all revolves around the chromatic pulses, but it varies from each visit, what he brings me.
What did he bring you last visit?
Well, his last visit was actually only a few days ago about news of the emergence of an echo of Tiamat in Luskan.
How about this then? When you set up the meeting, introduce an individual who had been a survivor of Luskan and witnessed that dragon, that has information that may be interesting to him, as well as the identity behind the last inheritor. Do you think that would do for perhaps an introduction?
You have all that information?
Yes, I do.
Gestures to
In
Deas.
fact, I had witnessed who it was. Who the last inheritor is. Based off of what I can cross-reference from your list.
I can understand wanting to keep that, considering I guess I'm in a little bit more of a precarious situation. If what you say about my master is true, or mentor, that was a shade slip.
I even know where her current location is.
Yeah, I think that would definitely interest him.
I mean, you can also catch up with your brother while doing so. Given
No,
your brother
like I
was one of
said.
the witnesses.
So many individuals may be a bit disconcerting, especially for a meeting.
Mhm.
Perhaps maybe just one or two of us would be best.
Hi.
That may be a matter to discuss with Zara. She generally gives me more of the details about like the purpose of the meetings and whatnot.
Well, just say that you had met a traveler on the road who has given his name as Mikhael. That has come from the road, and we shall go from there.
Also, that name that he mentioned before.
Which one, sir?
Okay.
Zara Tantalor.
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
Yeah, like I said, we can go tomorrow. This is a little bit overwhelming.
I suppose so. I apologize for any undue stress that may have been brought onto you by this.
I will not apologize for covering my bases.
Do not mind what a tool's opinion is in this case.
He looks a little confused about that statement.
In any case, this has been a wonderful, though maybe a bit on the low end dinner, still wonderful as is. I suppose we should probably be starting to head out. It's getting late, I imagine.
Yeah, it's
It
probably
was
been
already
close to
9 by the time we arrived.
Yeah, it was about like 9 by the time you arrived. It's probably getting close to 10.
And like I said, I am quite interested in your dragon scholarly research. My master was a individual who partook in blacksmithing of dragons before, dragon-related items.
Oh, really?
Yes, I do have some of his techniques at my disposal as well. Blacksmithing as well as tinkering is what I specialize in, so if there's anything that you have that may be of interest, I am more than willing to take a look. Out of my own intellectual curiosity.
Yeah, like I said, it's getting really late, but
Of course, if you have anything in
maybe
mind.
tomorrow before the before we go see Zara.
Yes. I'll be here at... Is there any particular time that you're up and willing to accept guests?
I mean, he can always come by the inn for breakfast.
I'd say
We'll all
about
be
like
there.
10:30 is the earliest.
I shall be here at 10:30.
I'm a bit of a late riser, to be honest.
That is fine.
I take evening courses for a reason.
Yes, one would imagine. As I said, you should start departing.
Mm-hmm.
You take care and have a good night.
Deas, do you have a place to stay? I mean, your friend there is welcome to stay as well.
Which one's he talking to?
Which one?
Glances at Valeria because he has low insight. Boy doesn't know when he's boy doesn't know when he's being fucked with.
No.
If you have, I'm sure they would. The two of them would love to stay over with you.
ignores Shina. Uh, Comics
Shina locks
aside,
eyes with Valeria, like keep an eye on him. Not Deas, but Elise.
I would like to say if there's space.
Yeah, I do have another bed. I just need, like, give me half an hour. I can get things prepared.
Yeah, I can help set stuff up.
I'd love to stay. Valeria very much imposes.
That sounds excellent. I'm sure Deas would love the company.
I guess the question is now... Split beds or sharing one?
Oh my god.
That's... I mean, I only have one other bed. But if there's a... one extra bed other than mine. But if it is a bit more of a complicated situation, I've also got... I think there's a couch there.
I think there's a couch somewhere.
Alright, Deas, go ahead and take the couch.
Yeah, it's still better than the ground.
You mean you don't want to share a bed with Valeria?
I think Valeria will let him.
Okay.
She's stealing the bed.
Oh, she is, like, eating this whole situation up.
Honestly, he doesn't protest purely because if something happens in the middle of the night, Valeria is someone without a 10 strength score to do
Don't worry,
something
Deas.
about
I
it.
have a spare blanket.
Well,
This is fine.
have a safe trip back to your inn, and I'll see you tomorrow.
We
Good
shall see you
morning,
then.
everyone.
Have a good night.
I'm just gonna walk out the door without saying anything more. Her eyebrows are another story, though.
Our eyebrows speak volumes.
Yep. She's having fun with this.
Right?
Okay. A lot of you back on the streets of Silvery Moon. The night has certainly quieted down. The bridge, as the darkness creeps over the city, it still feels brighter than, say, like Mirabar has been. Perhaps even a teensy bit brighter than Waterdeep is, with how late the nights can be there. But that is mostly due to much of the natural beauty of the city, with all the foliage around and the natural druidic magic that seems to permeate the air. Feels like the heckin'... Where are you? There you are. The Silver Glen, over by the Star Court where you guys were earlier, seems to gleam the most of all.
Does the bridge start, like, shining slightly?
The bridge, as the moonlight shines over Silvery Moon, is fully visible. This more pearlescent type of bridge. Some magical force that locals would know that here I am trying to glance over information.
If you don't have it, that's fine. I assumed it was a moonlight bridge.
It is effectively a moonlight bridge.
Can't believe Neverwinter copied their shtick.
This is more like a wall of force situation.
Because the other one you can't actually you can't even walk up the one in Neverwinter, can you? Unless it's nighttime.
Yeah. This one is just effectively an invisible bridge, whereas the one in Neverwinter only appears during the night.
Okay.
Yeah, you are able to cross that bridge and make your way back to your inn. Leaving the three, the Sparrow brothers and Valeria.
So, fine, he gets to interact with his future sister-in-law.
Help.
Just to clear the air, I'm fucking with you. Oh,
I thought you were fucking brother.
how? Oh. You're dense. Okay. It's in the family.
I know.
You're gonna deny it?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, you wouldn't.
See, right there.
By the by, I'm fine with the couch.
No, it's fine.
Oh, so you want to be in the same bed? Understood.
That's not what I said.
Well, I'll prepare your guys' room, and I'll call you up in a bit. He wanders past the table full of well, now mostly empty plates, I presume. Oh, I'll deal with that in the morning. I'll try to wake up early.
No, it's okay. I got it.
Oh.
I'll start doing the dishes.
Thanks. As he's going to go upstairs and into what you presume to be a guest room, though based on the clattering sounds you hear, sounds like another storage room.
He doesn't seem to have a lot of guests, so that makes sense. Other than the one ominous guest.
So what do you think?
I don't know. I think I was hoping that he had dodged all of this by some miracle.
That would be some miracle.
Our family is owed one at this point.
Hey, have you seen me?
Like I said, we're owed a miracle.
For what it's worth, I hope you get that.
Oh. Thanks. He looks at her like a little, again, a little surprised by like the earnestness.
She's been, other than a little mischievous, you notice she's been a bit more empathetic
Yeah.
as of late.
She seems to have softened. a bit? Question mark?
Man,
Something?
Snapjaw died.
Yeah. Snapshot did die. Even Valeria felt it. What do you think?
He's dense. And that's not just the Sparrow special. I don't know if he's ignorant. I don't think he's lying. I feel
No,
like
he's not lying.
hiding from the truth, I guess.
I mean, look at where this mentor has gotten him. It's everything he dreamed about.
Yeah. Are you disappointed?
I don't want to take that away from him.
Are you disappointed?
That about what?
About all that he's wrapped up in, about... Sorry, I'm much more used to negative family interactions.
I guess I am disappointed. I don't know, I'm just sad, I guess. There were a couple nice hours there. Where I guess everything else I didn't have to think, I just chose not to think about, I guess. And it was just, he'd managed to find his way to something uncomplicated. Maybe we'll meet this mentor and it will just be someone with the same name. Who knows about all this inheritor nonsense?
I wouldn't get my hopes up.
Yeah. He shrugs, and he'll go scrub some dishes.
Okay. The rest of you. You begin to make your way home, or to the, yeah, just leaving Deas behind. You're just going back to the mirror bar.
Bye, Deas.
Fucking finally got rid of him.
Off and hitched, living with his brother and his wife.
On your way back to Golden Oak. The city is, compared to the rabble of Mirabar, and to some of you, the sort of nightly fear of that comes with wandering the streets of Waterdeep, perhaps even Neverwinter. It is peaceful. Of course, there's silver-bearing knights wandering the streets, keeping an eye out for trouble. Michael, you would especially know that this is essential for the Harpers.
Mhm.
So there's that as well. What if a crime doesn't seem to really be out in the open? It's an odd sensation, I would say, for you, Shina.
Mhm.
A place of such peace only really experienced a few times throughout your life. But the both of you, Michael and Shina, know what it's like to have eyes on your back.
Mhm.
They don't need to be present, but you have those keen senses.
Mhm. Do you want to take the long way back?
That's another hour or so.
You know, she'll leave it up to Michael if we want to take him for a little bit of a run around.
We can.
Okay.
All right.
Do we want to end it in like an alleyway or something? Or
Good. Yeah.
okay, let's go with that then.
Alrighty. You find your way toward an alley just off of Dancer's Mask Lane. There appears to be a few people just having a drink just outside of a local business of some kind. Some people walk by. This would be a much more busy alley during the day, but it's only at like 5% of the density that it would normally be. Only a few people around. Some cloaked, some mercenary looking, minding their own business, making their own ways to whatever locations they need to.
Mhm.
You still feel like there's eyes on the back?
Roll me a wisdom check.
General wisdom?
Yes.
Alrighty. Let me double check something really quickly for myself
My
out of curiosity.
inspiration.
Okay.
Where is that? No, I
Okay.
go on
Jesus
there.
Christ, Shina.
You are not doing good, are you? Ah, cool.
I'm trying to listen for them, but I can't. I'm still not used to controlling my ears with these muscles.
19?
Yeah.
Ear muscles too long now?
They're entirely different muscles that control her ears.
Yeah, she's used to human ears. Okay. Perhaps more faintly, but they're still there.
Okay.
It feels like somebody's tailing you, but from a distance.
Mm-hmm.
You cannot glean intent.
distance.
Go over. We'll start
Excellent.
walking into the dead end alley.
Say take a side passage, you know,
Mm-hmm.
force them to have to reposition.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Jerry. Chris?
Chris.
Sorry, I just came back. My dog needed to head out for a second. I was like, I'm not gonna be called for a second.
It'd be nice to be
Okay.
informed about that.
I didn't want to interrupt the scene.
Text chat.
I didn't think of that. Sorry.
Can you roll me a wisdom save?
Yeah.
Save.
Tali, aura, away! That's pretty good.
That is her.
I wasn't even with Talia.
That wasn't with Tali aura?
No.
Oh boy. That's like,
Right.
what, 23 then?
Yeah.
Oh, I was looking.
Because
at the
that's
wrong
my
thing. Yeah, that is a 24 actually, because Talia has
24. Plus
has
5?
a 20 charisma.
Oh, right.
Okay. Right.
Okay.
Where did it go?
Nothing seems to occur.
I have to double check something.
Shina's just gonna like peel off and go down like a dead end alley, lean against the end of it.
Double reminder: Amber Warden does detect divination within 30 feet. If that
Within
matters
30
at all.
feet?
Yeah.
Right.
Yes, I did pick up that property specifically. In case that has any effect on a saving throw that might have just been made. I can sense it, and I can also use an action to see the aura.
Michael, you find Amber Warden is warning of you of something.
Action, see aura.
Faintly around Cherry. Beginning to formulate is some kind of sphere, and then it dissipates.
Oh! I see. Okay. I think I have an idea what it is then. Okay, understood. Michael will look back and go. Perhaps you should head back to the inn. I think I still have business to attend to. There's still a few things I want to take a look around the city at.
Okay.
That to everyone? Are you trying to go solo on us?
I think Shina probably will. I have to keep an eye on her, but... I imagine with Talia here with you all, there should be no problem.
Got it.
I will see if they try to do it again, now that Talia's not here. As we will go walking, and I'll make sure that they do a little bit of a check to see if we're still being followed.
Okay, go ahead and make me, both of you make me a wisdom check.
Righty. I will go ahead and... Oh, well,
Natural 20. Okay.
we'll just take that, I suppose. Natural 20 with your minus 3. Hell yeah.
Okay. You get the sense that the eyes weren't on you.
We'll go ahead and start following the others then.
Yeah, just a little bit of a distance.
Hang back and try to get like a view around to see if there's anyone that seems to be. We're gonna go for a more like outside look perspective to see if there's anyone moving along with them.
So, do we think it's...
I'm going
Cherry's
up
family?
again.
Okay, before you go up. Cherry's family or the dead three?
One of those, maybe. They tried to scry us earlier. Specifically Cherry. I was hoping that they would try to scry me, but it seems that we will have to do this way.
I will,
See, the problem
I don't
is
have
who
anything
knows
funny.
who.
Yeah.
I don't have any funny movement techniques currently, so I will just stay on the ground.
Okay.
All right.
I will probably be making active perception checks now.
Yes, likewise.
Go ahead.
Alrighty, we're gonna roll this with the advantage.
Delicious, nutritious 27.
Oh, I'm
Double
also
18,
going to
hell
be
yeah.
casting Detect Magic. It might not be as useful, but I'm casting it since...
Yeah,
have an
I feel
idea
like you
what they're
probably
doing.
would have started getting like
Yep.
a feeling from what Michael was
Oh, yeah.
looking
totally.
at you and
I was double checking if I had the Mordekainen spell. I do not, so I can't
Aww,
put an area
that's
up of unseen.
adorable.
we see.
Unseen.
Alright, yeah, I'm taking aerial look.
I am getting ready. If I find anyone suspicious, I'm immediately going to hit them with a blood art.
Blood art.
Yeah.
All right. With your active perception, and especially Michael, you have a better time seeing a pair of figures, cloaked and caped.
Where are they right now?
Also on the rooftop, several feet away. They leap over to a different rooftop, seemingly with an enhanced stride. And they stop as they crouch and look down at where you roughly know to be where your other companions are.
Alright, where's Shina right now?
Am I? Yeah.
Shina would be probably like around the. You would also be able to see them, not as well as Michael from the ground.
Okay. I'm gonna get a little bit closer, and then I need the closer one to pick one of the two.
I'm going to go ahead and start getting Chilling Aura up, by the way, Shade.
Anything with
What
like,
what
Detect
what
Magic to
DC?
Within 30 feet
what
of you,
kind
no.
of save?
that? Okay.
What kind of save is Chilling Aura? Was
Chilling Aura is only within 15 feet of me, just to let you know.
Yeah,
Did
but
you want to
it-
know the save? It is a Wisdom from memory. Let me double check it.
Cool.
What did it go to?
Is it supposed to be Wisdom save for the curses or Con?
For the curses?
Yeah, I'm asking Shade. Sorry.
Well, they're. Which
Wisdom
one are you
save, yeah.
referring to?
For ill-fated strikes.
Oh, is getting the ore up okay for you, by the way, Shed?
Okay. Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Target must make a
I need.
Yeah, it's a wisdom save because
What's-
you're not like
Okay.
you're
Fires.
invoking a curse on them effectively. It's not
Okay.
necessarily like the blood related.
Okay.
Or
I
spend
need
3.
one of them, whichever one you. The one peeking over, probably. I need them
I'm
to
gonna
make a
do one
wisdom
more
save.
thing as well, by the way.
Okay.
Feel free to do your wisdom save first, though.
Hold on.
Yeah, I need them to make a wisdom save.
I don't actually have this module loaded. Hold on. Here, let me just look this up so I don't have to load a module. Can you roll me any die?
Any die?
Any die.
Gonna also go ahead and use my sash to get 5 focus points.
Any die, you say? That's my HP to 0.
Eh. Any die.
Yeah.
15 on a die.
Ah, that's the one that isn't proficient in wisdom saves. Okay. Alright. What is your wisdom? Oh, good. What's your save DC?
17.
17? Oh boy. Ah, they rolled off that 17.
Oh yeah.
120.
Are they accursed?
They are accursed. What curse did you inflict? Withering Stigmata?
Withering stick
Oh, that's
on wisdom.
Oh, wisdom. Oh boy.
that is really, really rude.
I'm gonna go ahead and use Amber Warden to point warp to them with its fucking ridiculous range.
Yep.
I'm going to shoot the one in back.
That's fair.
Okay, you're gonna force this, huh? All right, hold on. Let me get that module.
Look,
loaded.
you did this. You put them here.
Yeah.
Hold on.
You think you gave me people I can fight?
Let me
And that
let me
are-
get the monster manual loaded. Hold on.
There's my spends.
You gave
I
me
took it
people
off
to-
earlier for one of them. I'm taking it off for this one now. Oh, that's gain, isn't
Yeah.
it?
But
Oh, yeah.
No,
I know that's
you
spend.
gave me people to curse, which means that they're people to fight. I'm not losing
Oh
this
dear me,
chance.
the spend resource button is broken, it appears.
Uh-oh.
I'll just take it off manually. I'm only spending 2.
Yeah. Yeah, no, if this man doesn't have proficiency in wisdom saves, I just
Oh,
have to
there it
play
goes. It
even
was just
worse.
lagging. Okay.
That would
I
be probably because I was loading a module.
Ah.
It's free real estate, at least for that one. Unless
Free
they
real
can't be
estate.
unless they can't be frightened.
We'll see. I have other wisdom saves.
And this just means it's free real estate for me on the next curse I want to throw on them.
Very, very fair. Very fair.
Okay. I'm just gonna go ahead and apply that effect to. It was you. Set that duration to 1 or to 60. Youch. As this you point warp to this guy.
Yeah, point warp to him. I'm gonna try to hit
The
him
one I cursed
with it.
or the one I didn't curse?
The one you didn't curse. They're both probably within range of Chilling Aura.
Okay, fair.
I imagine I will be rolling with advantage due to distance, and they probably don't notice me. Otherwise, they probably would have fucked off.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and reveal 2 things on the combat tracker.
Ah. Which one was in? Oh, I'm going for you know what? Perfect, brilliant. All right, let me make sure advantage is clicked real quick.
It's really funny getting the drop on the assassin.
Hold on, is this? Do I have the bow actually equipped? One moment. Oh no, I have it carried. There we go. Oh, that would be why. Okay.
That'd probably be why you weren't rolling with advantage.
One moment. What is its base? Because there we go. It was using strength for the base for some reason. There we are. I should have put up the stance to get the crit 19.
That's a hit.
Alrighty. I'm gonna go do some damage. Amber Warden. Hell yeah, max damage.
Okay. As the arrow strikes into the back of this cloaked figure, I think as you appear before these two figures, who seem unprepared.
Don't move. Then aura pops. I apologize.
Yeah.
I think we're gonna save this for next week.
Alright. We're gonna... Do you want to do the damage now so we do not forget?
Because that happens on their turn, I believe.
On their turn, you are correct. Not when they first enter.
Yeah.
Right, I did write that to be a little bit more reasonable compared to Spirit Guardians.
I think I would like to have a map for this situation.
Okay.
I do not have one prepared.
Yeah.
Just have us fight on throw Valeria's art up there, and we'll just
I don't
fight
have
on that.
Valeria's art in here right now.
Oh,
Probably a
never
lie.
mind then.
Anyway. You get to fight next week.
We have 30. We have 20 minutes. There's only 2 of them.
It's fine. But yeah. You'll get your fighting in when you get to the castle.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. No, I feel so bad for this assassin because they're gonna be double cursed before I even hit them.
Oh, don't worry, Snak. I did make sure to pick up Withering Stigmata too.
Well, the question is, who are they after? That's
Wonderful.
That's the fun thing.
It's great because I can actually I can hit them again with Withering Stigmata if I get another point. And then just fuck over their decks or something.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
But the idea is to make up for my -3s and get the free lacerating Stigmata before wailing on them.
Was really nice to lore drop and stammer as allies.
Yes, very good.
You guys keep,
I am
you
not
guys keep
sorry.
saying Elise. That's tripping me up.
I wanted to
Or else
tease
Elise.
Elias a little more, but like he was
Elias?
also. Did I say it wrong?
That's Zombie's character.
Oh, whoops. That's why I said that.
In a different game, also. That's like not even my character in this game. My character, a different name. I also was like, it's gonna be problematic because I felt like you guys are going to like half the people are gonna say Elias, half the time say Elias, and I'm just like, just call him Eli, but they still keep trying. It was like full name only.
I don't remember you saying that. Otherwise, he would.
I'm happy I got to be a little bit. I got to get dip my toes into being a little bit of a bitch.
As opposed to being a dumb bitch.
Yes. Because that is one of the things I wanted to do with Shina is be
Just be
Less nice.
kind of a bitch.
Yeah,
Kind of a
be less
bitch.
nice. A lot of my characters end up being good beans. Shina's not a good bean.
Unbeamed alert.
All right. I don't really have anything else to say other than, hey, we're gonna have some more stuff next week. It's gonna be great.
Okay.
Good.
Oh no, these poor men. Sorry, continue.
It's gonna be nice, and there's a whole lot of fun little intrigue, because I'm actually getting you guys to stay in a city for more than 2 sessions. It's great.
Oh.
Shade, isn't a successful wisdom save?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, this poor assassin.
Boy's gonna.
I mean, all he's gonna lose out is on the ability of surprise.
Yeah, I guess because you're a ranger, you also have
no. Right.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, if they're
poor guy.
if they're human, oof.
Guess what? I also have that.
But you get to do it for free on initiative.
No, but a bonus action ain't that big of a deal, especially since I already used my main one.
I mean, I'm gonna get some free focus points. I'm gonna get to be able to assess them, and then still use my bonus action to hit them with the maybe free crit technique.
Uh-huh.
All right. But that will be for fun times next week as we are going to head out. So have a wonderful, whenever you're watching this.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
You know, I think I know what the next spell I'm gonna throw into my.
You guys are
quote,
getting
unquote,
worse at the
spell book
bye-byes.
is.
Bye.